Hello motherfuckers, welcome back to the motherfucker channel. Today we are going to be reacting to the Beatles Past Masters Volume 1. We're going to do Volume 2 next week, so stay here for that or whatever. But this week we ranked the Beatles albums. That's the last video I posted on my channel. I feel like you guys should go give that a watch. It's very like, I think I did it pretty fair or whatever. The comments also agree with me, and I want to know your guys' ranking of the album because we are at the end, well, almost at the end of this journey. And I told you after I was done listening to all the albums, which I have, if you want to see that, there's a link in the description below with a playlist of all my Beatles videos. We will be heading to the Past Masters. The singles, the Past Masters that were not on albums. There were some songs on here that I want to point out, but for the most part, these are unheard of by me, okay? But before I start, please like and subscribe so you can enjoy the other content that's there. And also, we're going to be, there's going to be more Beatle content coming in the future. I just want to let you guys know that. So let's go. Okay, the first song on this Volume 1 is titled Love Me Do. First of all, I already know about this song. The song was on the debut album, Please Please Me. Love Me Do. I loved it. I loved it back in the day, and I still like it to this day. I don't know if I still love it, but I still like it at least, and I have listened to it most recently, actually. And it's a pretty good song. If you want to see the actual reaction to that, I'll put a link somewhere, you know? But yeah, Gagger. And so far, I think that's the only one that I have heard. So most of these are going to be authentic, real, because I'm not going to fake react to something, okay? We don't do that. But let's keep going. The next song is called From Me to You. Okay. It's giving the old. Okay. The harmonica is back. Okay, hold on. Man, I don't know, that was a bop. Because like, I feel like if I went back now, after hearing all their albums, I haven't done this yet, and listen to a very early album, like all the way through, I might appreciate it more because I didn't like the first couple albums. Not that I didn't like them, they just didn't stick with me like the others, like Sgt. Pepper's or Revolvers, okay? Gag. But that was so good, and like, it's very early reminiscing Beatles, okay? And obviously, Love Me Do was from their first album, so a lot of these songs are going to be very early Beatle. So it's interesting. I can't wait to see where else we're gonna go from here. That was fun. Okay, that was fun as fuck. It's really taking me back. Like, I don't want to keep sitting here and talking about it. I know we want to get to the music, but it's really like, I don't know. It's just, it's a good feeling. It's a good vibe. I love the fun Beatles, okay? And I think that's what I was missing back in the day. I didn't think it was fun. I just thought it was like, what is this, you know? But now I realize it was fun, and it was just a good time, okay? Okay, and you know, we just love a song, I Love You, From Me to You, just like giving you a sincere feeling and a secure feeling. I love that so much. But let's keep going. The next song is called Thank You, Girl. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys right here, like 100%. I always keep it real. That is one of the best songs I've heard from Mr. Beatles, and the fact that it is from a long time ago just goes to show me that, because I have songs from the past albums the beginning albums that I'm obsessed with. So it's just going to show me that, I don't know, I'm just kind of gagging. And you know, it sounds so good. And back to that word that I said earlier, fun. Okay, it's very fucking fun. This is a good time. It's giving me a good time. But you know, there's this thing that always goes around on like Twitter, Facebook, whatever, every couple months, sometimes years, where somebody will say their crush can spit on, let's say this, their crush can spit on them and they'd say thank you. That's kind of what this was giving me. He's in love with you and he wants to tell you thank you for it. Like, he just loves you that much that he has to say thank you. It's cute. It's a fun love song. I love that. And that is what the early Beatles were about. I kept finding the love songs. I loved the love songs. But now that I'm looking at it, it's fun too. It's not just love songs. It's just a fun, funky, kooky time. Okay? Love it so much. But let's keep going. The next song is called She Loves You. Oh my god. Oh my god. God. Okay, that yeah part is probably my favorite from that song. But why is every song good as fuck? You know, that's probably why there were singles and left off the albums. You know, singles and albums work differently back in the day, but people that have a hit on their hands usually tie it to their most recent album or whatever. I see why these were hits, and I see why they were singles. Every one of them is a fucking bop so far. And I do want to say, I usually like dissect the song and see what it's about, you know, see what the storyline is giving for the album. But these are all from different eras for them, okay? The beginning of this album is giving me early vibes, so I know it's from that era. But it's all from different like albums and just like times that they were in. So I'm not going to go in too deep into it, just, you know, reference what the song is giving. But she doesn't want to be hurt by this person. She just wants to love this person. And I just love the whole sentiment and how it's all like a love story. Love that. Their love songs are some of the best love songs in the world, okay, of all time, okay? And it's just, once again, a good fucking time. I'm having a blast hearing this music, okay? So, gag. Okay, let's keep going. The next song is called I'll Get You. Oh my god. And that harmonica is back and in full force. Okay. Ooh. This is so cute. First of all, starting the song off with a harmonica is nasty work, okay? But, once again, and I even said this in like a Hard Day's Night album, maybe. It was somewhere in that era of their albums. I said, the harmonica is growing on me a little bit, you know? They were getting better and better with the instruments that they were using. And the harmonica was one of them. Because I had a lot of early songs that had harmonicas on it. And I just felt like I was in a jailhouse saloon. And I just was, you know, arrested because I'm drunk and shit. And there's a man playing fucking harmonica and shit. That's the vibes I was getting at the beginning of their journey. But it's grown on me so much. They incorporate it in such good ways. And it's just sticking to the theme of this for me. Fun. I'm having a blast. But it's just, so it's giving that he is manifesting. Manifesting is, a lot more people are now aware of manifesting, but he was manifesting this girl, okay? He wanted to be with her. He always thought about it, always wanted this to happen. And boom, he's just putting it out there. I'll get you, bitch. I want you, bitch. People loved their love songs, and I did too, or I do too. But people back in the day loved their love songs. That's why they were singles. That's why they took off the way they did. I love this. Let's keep going. The next song is called I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Oh yeah, tell you something. Oh please, say to me, let me be your man. When I touch you, I feel happy.
That drop off?
Inside.
Me too.
Yeah, you got that something.
Yes.
It's such a feeling that my love I can hide. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
Okay, you know, I feel like I've heard that before. Maybe it's just me putting myself back into their early journey. I don't know. The melody on that song just knocked me the fuck back. I love that so fucking much. He just wants to hold your hand. He wants to feel your presence. He wants to be there with you. And holding somebody's hand is way more romantic than people like to give. It's just beautiful, and it's really taking me, like, I feel like I'm in the 60s, okay, with my lover, you know, and we're driving down the boulevard holding hands in the car listening to music, and it's this song. Oh my god, I love it so fucking much. Let's keep going though. The next song is called This Boy. Okay, it's giving me that early cowboy vibe.
But this boy wants you back again. This boy would be happy just to love you. Make you cry. This boy gets you back again.
Guys, okay, my camera cut off at the end of that song, but bitch. So I don't want to use this word childish. I want to use the word pure. It's because it's giving me a middle school love affair, okay? Like it's cute, okay? So basically Mr. Beetle was having problems with his gal pal, okay? And so they just went their separate ways low-key, but you know, it was like low-key meant to be. So this other boy just came up and took her away, but he wants her back, and he was literally saying that in I'll Get You. But you know, this is not all connected or whatever, but it's just I'm formulating a lore here, okay? So it was really fun, it was really cute, and that's just sticking with the theme of this album project. Just fun vibes. But let's keep going. The next song is called Come Give Me Your Deine Hand. Okay. So when I was reading the title of this song, I was in my head, I was saying, come give me your hand. But it's just another version of I Want to Hold Your Hand, obviously, in German, I think. It's either German or Russian, but I'm leaning towards more German. You know, I don't know other languages, so I'm guessing. It could be Dutch for all I know, you know. But the way that they sang that, so fucking beautiful. I love it so much. And I always say I love when artists incorporate other languages into their album, because, you know, if you're such a huge band like the Beatles, the other people around the world are going to listen to your music even if they don't speak English. They love the music. So this had to have been one of their biggest songs if they went on to create it in another language. I love that so much. It's I love it. I love it. Let's keep going though. The next song is called Sie lebt dich. Okay. We're back. So we're back, giving the fans around the world that don't speak English a bop. A fucking banger. It's so interesting seeing how it, like, how good it transitions over to another language and how good it just comes out for them. I love it so much. Bitch. So let's keep going. The next song is called Long Tall Sally. Okay, this is the music I can't. I just want to say the vocals were there, okay? They were giving very strong, bold vocals. I love that for them. I love it. And I love it for the people that love this kind of music. I see it, and I said this back when I first started listening to the Beatles. I get it. I get the music. I get it a lot. Music was different back then to people back then. This was a fucking banger. A crazy bop to them. And I get that so much. To me, the Beatles are better when they're creating something different. I can't with this. This is not for me. But every other song here so far has been a fucking gag. I will say that, okay? Let's keep going though. The next song is called I Call Your Name.
I call your name. And I'm bad. Oh, I can't sleep at night. I can't go on. Don't you know I can't take it the same. I never weep at night. I'm not that kind of man. Oh, I can't sleep at night.
Okay, this was one of the best songs on this. I'm gonna be real. It's one of the best songs here. And I'm glad we deterred from that crazy bop sound. Love it for you guys, but this is what I like right here, okay? True, relatable authenticness, okay? So this girl that Mr. Beetle broke up with, he misses her so much so that he is manifesting her. There was a song that he was talking about. He's manifesting. He didn't say it, but that's what it means, okay? He was manifesting this bitch, and he calls out to her at night. He can't sleep at night because that's all he's doing is thinking about her. Love this. Because they have other songs throughout their catalog where it's just like this. He's just so enthralled in the thought of this person that it's disrupting his sleep. He can't sleep, okay? But, you know, this song reminds me of a modern song. It came out in like 12, 13. Bruno Mars has a song called Talking to the Moon, and it just reminds me of this song. He's sitting out there just talking to no one, but he's talking to you, manifesting. It's manifesting. I love that so much. Okay, this was one of the best songs here, but let's keep going. The next song is called Slow Down. Okay, you know, I was gonna say at first that it was giving me that Long Tall Sally vibe. Just the fun, crazy, funky, and that's the thing, it's fun. And I was gonna say I can't. But the song kept going and I fell in love with it, okay? And when love songs are more sped up and stuff and the vocals are more like blew up and shit, I feel like it is more soulful, okay? And I love that. It was a rock and roll vibe. I loved it, okay? That was a good song. Let's keep going. The next song is called Matchbox. That was a good quality song, but it's once again giving me that long tall Sally vibe. I can't get behind it. But I am happy that I'm doing this, okay? So I can have a better look at the extension of the Beatles, okay? Not bad, it's just not for me, okay? But let's keep going. The next song is called I Feel Fine.
You know she's happy as can be, you know she said so. I'm so glad that she's my little girl. She's in love with me and I feel fine.
You know, this era it's giving me Revolver for some reason. So also, this is just going to show that they had this like Sgt. Pepper's The White Album in them while they were recording this music in the early 60s, okay? So it's just because it was very early their vibe, but it also was kind of giving me like Revolver, and I just love that a lot. But that feeling of you loving someone and them loving you back, just plain simple as that, is such a good vibe. So I love the feeling of this song, I Feel Fine. It's just a reassurance. Once again, it feels good. It feels good and it feels relatable. And it's making me happy as fuck. It's fun. Fun, fun, fun. But let's keep going. The next song is called She's a Woman. This Mr. Beetle, his voice is my least favorite. I'm just gonna say it. He's always giving that cowboy sound. Okay, it's not a bad song, okay? I want to make that clear. It's I think I figured it out. Whichever Mr. Beetle, he loves that cowboy sound. This is our cowboy. I found our cowboy, okay? I want to know who that is. And you know, it's not bad vocals all the time because I hear him on a lot of the songs. To me, it's just, I don't know, it just gives a different feeling. I don't really vibe with it, okay? But I don't want that to being somebody's favorite singer, like of all time, maybe, you know, and just feel a certain kind of way about it. I still think it's a good song. It's just, I don't know, you know, some people have different vibes when it comes to vocals, but I love songs like this, okay, you know, and it kind of is a little, you know, modern day. It would be considered feminist or not feminist, something like that, anti-feminist. You buy the girl the presents and she's just there for your love. But I like that vibe though, you know, like this is his bitch, okay? That's his bitch, and he's buying her gifts and she's just there for him to love. He only wants her love. He doesn't give a fuck if she buys him shit. He doesn't need it, okay? He's a fucking Beatle. Okay, I love that. And okay, that's what it's giving me. That person's voice, this Mr. Beetle's voice, reminds me of like a rock star, okay, like a different kind of musician, and I love that. So that was it was a lively song, okay, that's what I'll say. But let's keep going. The next song is called Bad Boy. Okay, that Junior Behave Yourself part right there, that is so cute. I love that so much. That really stands out to me. That was a fun song. And you know, people have been saying this for decades, okay? There's always an artist that's out in the current time, and the news and the media always say that this artist is influencing our children to do bad things and whatnot. And at that point in the 60s, it was the Beatles, okay? You know, and it's just, they weren't even saying anything crazy. There were bands that were saying, like, devilish shit. But the Beatles did have songs that played backwards and shit. And, you know, people thought that that was demonic. And it is your responsibility to watch what your kids are listening to. So that's just what that song was giving me. Just like a little advice. Buddy, listen, don't put thumbtacks on your fucking teacher's chair. That's fucking insane. If a Beatles song is making you do that, bitch, there's something else wrong, okay? Okay, I just want to say that. But let's keep going. The next song is called Yes, It Is.
If you were red tonight, the color that my baby wore, and what's more is true. Red is the color that will make me blue, in spite of you. But forget her, but it's alright. Yes it is, yes it is, oh yes it is, yeah. Yes it is, it's true.
Okay, I want to say that that was one of the best songs on this project, okay? It was so in-depth and so personal. Very fucking personal. Please don't wear the color scarlet, okay? That's the color that his ex-girl used to wear. And he loved it on her, okay? But that was in the past. And this is now, okay? He's trying to forget it. He wants to be with you, but if you wear red tonight, it's going to make him feel blue, and he wishes he could be happy standing there with you, but he just can't get this lady off his mind. They were meant to be, okay? This is beautiful. And it's a lot coming in the making because there's just so many songs throughout their plethora of music that just give that, okay? It's stunning. It's stunning. The vocals there were beautiful. The lyrics there were beautiful. That is going to be top 5, okay, for sure. But let's keep going. The next song is called I'm Down.
You can't cry 'cause you're laughing at me. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Alone and nobody else. You're still alone. Keep your hands to yourself. I'm down. I'm
I love a song that is sad, but it's wrapped in a fun vibe, and that's exactly what that was giving me. And it was that rock and roll vibe that I don't really get. I don't really like it for myself, but that was good, okay? That one was fun. I liked that one. How can you laugh at him when he's down? He's sad, okay? You know, and he was really singing it. This Beatle really be singing. I don't know if that's the same Beatle that I said I didn't like their vocals, but this Beatle be singing, okay? And he be singing, alright? From the chest, from the soul, from the heart. So you just felt it. He's down. He's sad. It was a good ender to this half of this project. So usually I give an overall review, a top 5, and my rating of an album. But this isn't really an album that can have a ranking. So I'm just gonna give this album an overall review and a top 5. So my overall review of this project, of these past masters, is it's more reassurance as to why the Beatles are who they are. I listened to all the albums, okay? These were songs that were left off of those albums, and it's just more reassurance that they are who the fuck you guys and they say they are. They are the fucking Beatles, okay? Just endless amounts of hits on this project. On every single album, there is at least 5 songs that could be classified as God tier songs, okay? And this is an album just full of them. Chicken chop suey full of them, okay? So I'm living for it. I love this. I love that I'm doing this. And I just think it's just interesting, you know, after I've heard all their albums, listening to something like this and just feeling those vibes that I felt throughout those albums, it's fun. I love this. I love projects like this, so I'm happy I'm doing this. But I want to know your guys' thoughts on these past masters. Should they have just been on whatever album they were, recorded, that era recorded in, Or do you like this? Do you like this more better? I just want to know. But this was really cute, really fun. It's solid. Once again, like I said, every single song here was a banger. And even the songs that I didn't vibe with, I can see why people do and why people love them so much. So gag. My top 5 from the Beatles Past Masters Volume 1 is Thank You Girl, She Loved You, I Want to Hold Your Hand, I'll Call Your Name, Yes It Is. Not in any specific order, but I want to know your guys' top 5 if you have a top 5. This is a long album, so you can give me your top 10 if you want. These were the ones that just gagged me, okay? I can see myself actually listening to this music, gagging, okay? So once again, we will be back next week to do the part 2 to this project. I'm very excited about that. We have a top 20 The Beatles songs coming out very soon. Probably at the end of sometime at the end of the month. So look forward to that. And I'm just really excited. I loved this journey, and it's not over yet, and it's not going to be over for a while because I have even more content coming out sooner than later, okay? But this was fun. I love this project, and I'm happy I'm doing this. I want to know your guys' thoughts on everything. And I guess that's it. If you have any little tidbits that you'd like to throw in, any insight that a person that is just now finishing the Beatles albums should know about the Beatles lore. I love the Beatles lore, okay? I just be in the comments gagging with y'all, like, y'all be spilling the tea, and I'll be gagged. But yeah, if you have anything to add, just do it in the comments. And I guess that's it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Bye, motherfuckers.